Have you ever felt fear at something? Not fear from horror movies or horror games or anything, but in your life, based on your decisions, thinking that it might go wrong, or this kind of fear that we have to choose to overcome it. Most people find their way to get rid of the fear, mostly based on two paths. Firstly, on easier paths or harder paths. And I think easier paths, it's just avoiding the fear, just going over the fear, which is not overcoming. And for the harder path, I believe this harder path need confidence that I can overcome this fear and also go over the fear that I felt in a certain decision, in a certain path that I have met. It is surprising that I got a quote from Mark Twain for my topic after using Mark Twain's quote for the first impromptu speech a few hours ago. So, my topic, which I'll focus now, is to succeed in life, you need two things: ignorance and confidence. Quote by Mark Twain. For me, I think fear exists everywhere, to everyone, including kids, adults, even for the elders. In my life, I felt thousands of fears. Not just about fears that I feel from like a person or for other entertainment, but this fear itself made me to make myself grow, make myself overcome the fear that I've made. For example, when I was starting this kind of speech for the first time, I really felt I was really embarrassed of something, of myself speaking in front of everyone, and also I really felt the fear of me of making mistake. But now, after several trials and several lots of experiences in speech, now I was able to overcome the fear I had, and now I feel much more confidence with what I'm choosing. I think this quote is leading to people about how people, even though they start with the fear that they have, having the power to overcome it and having the confidence to choose the right path, choose the best path, which will make ourselves to be successful, is what this quote Mark Twain is trying to convey to us. And I think this quote really fits with my life, with the example that I've provided. And for most of the people who became successful with a certain part of their life, for a certain kind of job or certain in certain part of the area, everyone has failure. But the reason why they're right now successful is because they had the confidence to keep on going with their own path, pushing the harder path that needs lots of confidence and face, even though they faced lots of failures, they still had the confidence and had the ignorance to keep on going with their life and finally became successful in the end of the day, in the end of the day. For people, they have very different standards of being successful, but I believe that the process, which includes ignorance and confidence, is mostly the same for everyone. Because whatever success is defined for each kind of person, everyone have to achieve what they actually want in the end. And during the past, in a way, they have to in the past where they achieve something, they have to overcome a certain difficulties since it is very hard to achieve what they really want in the end. And also, while overcoming, they have the confidence to not give up, but still pursue their goal and pursue their and life in the end at the end, making them to be successful based on their own standard. Mark Twain, who also gave lots of quotes about how action is stronger than words, he knew how we could be successful and how and why, what action we have to do in our life to show and make changes or even to be successful. I want to share this quote to people who really fear at something, who feel fear at their life that they're pursuing. People might question about their life, about am I going to the right path? Or is this the right path that I really want, that I really can achieve my goal? Lots of people failed in this path and in this turn because they are questioning themselves if this path is right or wrong and fearing that this path might be wrong. If this happens, even though the path was right and even though the success was right in front of them, they just give up, not facing and not achieving the success that they want. Therefore, I believe that to succeed in life, you need two things: ignorance and confidence, just like how Mark Twain said. And also, ignorance and confidence is the biggest thing to finally push on with the path that we have, and also later on, so that we can gain whatever we want and achieve the goal that we had wanted. Therefore, I really like the quote that Mark Twain gave us. And also, I think this quote fits with lots of successful people and also to people really fearing the failure that they might have to face. Thank you.